Hello. This is Joe from Malaysia, and we have Ping from
Singapore. Hi.
Hello. So now it's about 6 p.m. I'm yet to have my dinner. How about you?
Nope, not yet.
Good catch up before dinner. So, yep. And Ping, how I catch up with Ping is because she told me she has really good testing that I want to share with everyone. Do you mind sharing with all of us that what is your profession and what get you interested in trying this Arula pens?
Okay. So I am a brand consultant and I also do freelance corporate training. So what made me try this? Okay, so Sam, she was the one who told me about this amazing pair of pants. But it was because we catch up. We used to work together, so so we were just like doing our usual catch up. And then she started sharing. She was like, "Hey, I got this pair of pants I need to tell you about." So she was telling me how amazing this pair of pants is. But the thing is, so she was telling me, because I know that Sam, she's always had knee problems. Because when we were working together, we had to do store visits together. So and I know because she's got knee problems, so she can't walk too fast. And also she can't squat, because sometimes we have to, like check the stock. We have to open the drawers to look at things. So she can't squat. But so she was telling me that after she wore this pair of pants, then it actually helped her. And I can see that she's able to walk a bit faster as compared to previously. And she was telling me how she can squat, and it's helped her in so many other ways as well. So my main purpose to try the pants was actually for my father, because my father has osteoarthritis.
Okay.
So I did get them for him, but he's a little bit stubborn, so he's not wearing them the right way. But then after that, I thought, okay, never mind, so let him take his time. But I thought, because I've heard so many good things, so therefore I thought that I should try it myself. So I bought a pair, and then I started wearing them. Yeah, so I bought for myself, and I don't have any ailments whatsoever. I mean, I've only had some sports injuries, but they're nothing major. So anyway, I started wearing the pants, and so the thing was, okay, what I found was my sleep quality has definitely improved. I sometimes sleep for many hours, but I will still wake up feeling very exhausted because there's so much going on in my mind. But I found that now, okay, so I've been wearing the pants for, I'm going into my 4th week. So I've worn them for 3 weeks, yes. But at the beginning, the first few days, I could feel that I was more energetic when I woke up in the morning, even if I only had 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So the quality of sleep has definitely improved up until today, for sure. My energy levels are a lot better. And also, within the first week of wearing the pants, I lost an inch off my hips. Yeah. Okay, and I'm not, I've never been like a fat person, but so, and I'm slim. Yeah, I'm not like skinny. But so
a little bit more would be nicer.
Well, yeah, lose a bit more would be better. Yeah, but 1 inch off my hips, that's quite substantial for someone my size. Yes. But initially I thought that, okay, maybe it's just, like I'm dehydrated, or like, it's just purging the water retention whatsoever. So that was the first week. I lost 1 inch. But the second week I measured and it maintained. It kept the 1 inch off. And then as of yesterday, when I measured again, I lost another half an inch off. So I've lost an 1.5 inches in 3 weeks. Yeah. And then the other thing I found was that, okay, so I
heard you kept a journal.
Yeah, kind of, because I need to document my investment. So I actually have a spreadsheet.
Everyone should, right?
Yeah, it's kind of good, because then I know, like, what's what I've been doing, and all that. So I document the number of hours that I wear the pants for, and what I've been doing, how I feel when I wake up, and like if there's any aches or pains, when that I feel in between the day, or when I wake up or when I sleep. So the other thing was, because I I previously would, because I live in the East Coast, I live very near the beach. So it's like a 10 minutes walk out to the coast, East Coast Park. And I used to do my power walks. So my power walks would usually last, okay, the distance is I think about 6 to 7 kilometers. I really can't tell you the exact distance, but it's 6 to 7 kilometers. So I will walk to the end of the footpath and then I'll walk back home. Yeah. So usually back then when I was doing it regularly, I would clock an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, hour and 20 minutes. But then the past year or so, past year and a half, I've been a bit lazy and like there were a lot of things going on. So I wasn't doing my walks as regularly. So when I started to get back into it late last year, early this year, I wasn't exactly clocking 1 hour 20. I was doing maybe 123, 124. It's not that far off, but it's close, but it was not 120. Yeah. And I guess I didn't push myself very much, but I was just like, oh, okay, it's all right. It's still 120-ish. Then, and then now because it was with the circuit breaker that's going on in Singapore, so I thought, hey, should make use of the time that I have to get my fitness back. So I did. So I started doing my power walks again, and then so I started wearing the pants a week before the circuit breaker. Yeah. And so within that first week, I think I maybe did 1 or 2 walks, and I managed to hit an hour and 20 again. Yeah. So the first time when I hit an hour and 20, I was like, oh, okay, that's really good. But because I know that I haven't really done that time for a while, so I knew that when I wake up in the morning, my legs would ache. Yeah. So I wore the pants to sleep, clearly. And then when I woke up in the morning, I didn't actually feel the burn or the aches. So I was quite like, wow, okay, this is quite good. But of course, I mean, I was just thinking that is it like by fluke or maybe my one of those things. So then again, the next time I did the same, and my body was fine. I didn't feel the aches. So and I still clocked 1 hour 20. So I was like, okay, that's great, And of course, like as I mentioned, my energy levels have been very good. So thereafter, so I've continued with it, and last week I've like ramped up. So basically, okay, because my motivation now is to go out and walk every day if I can before the COVIDiots mess things up and then East Coast Park gets shut down. So because I just want to go out there and get some fresh air. Yeah.
Please be careful.
Yeah, I know, of course. I still keep my distance, but I thought, okay, like it's my sanity, so I can still go out there, walk by the beach, get some, feel a bit better about it, right? Rather than cooped up at home. So anyway, so last week, Thursday, Friday, so I consistently hit an hour and 20. And then on Saturday, I was just kind of like, okay, maybe I should try to walk a bit faster. And also because that was when they implemented that everyone has to wear a mask when they go out. So the only time that we don't have to wear a mask when we step out of the house is unless you are running, you're jogging, doing something strenuous, or power walking / brisk walking. So I thought, okay, I better ramp it up so that
it looks like you're
yes, that I'm really power walking, and no one will like, hey, you, how come you? So I thought, okay, I better make sure that I look like it, right? So I pushed myself and I walked like faster, and then so when I reached my halfway point, that's when I turned back. So I checked the time, and then I looked. I was like, I had shaven 4 minutes off. So I was very like, Then I was like, I kept counting. So I turned and then I was walking. I count. Then like, did I count only? No, the time is correct. So I was like, okay, never mind. So and then I finished the walk and I came back. No, sorry. I shaved 2 minutes off. Then when I came back, I clocked an hour and 16 minutes. So in total, I shaved 4 minutes off. Yeah. And I
That's
didn't
very
really...
crucial. Every minute is crucial for
Yes.
a sportsman, people that run, people.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I was quite shocked, and because I felt some strain, some burn in my legs, but it was not like, wow, it was like killing me, that kind, when I was doing my walk. So I thought, okay, that's really good. So I was very pleased with myself, and then I did whatever else workout I did at home. And I was thinking like, if I'm going to ache really badly when I wake up in the morning. So when I woke up the next day, I had slight strain in my calves, and then maybe my shoulder, between my shoulder blades, because I was doing some push-ups and all that. But then after I woke up, I like sort of moved a bit. It was gone.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was Sunday. Yes. So Sunday I went out for my walk again, and I was just thinking like, I wonder if I can do 116 again. So I went for it, and then I clocked 116 again. Yeah, and so I was like, wow, okay, so this is not a fluke thing. Yeah, and then yes, so Monday, and I mean, I woke up on Monday, I felt some strain, but it was not bad. And then on Monday, I don't know, I was just thinking like, okay, maybe I can, get 116 again or push myself harder. So I really pushed myself. I walk, and this time around, I clocked 1 hour and 13 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I was really shocked because I was like, oh, wow, 1 hour and 13. So in total, from the usual time that I used to do, which was 1 hour 20, I shaved 7 minutes off. That's very, very substantial. Yeah. And the thing is, in the past, when I was doing at 120, when I was going at 120, I would start to, you would feel the lactic acid building up and some like slight burn. But I felt some, but it was not like, it wasn't killing me. It wasn't killing me. So that's why I could keep going. Yeah.
But you told me you're not wearing the RLR
Yeah.
pants.
No, not when I work out, not when I do my walks. Yeah. And then, of course,
After that.
yes, after I showered, then I put it back on. So that was Monday. And then Tuesday, I clocked 1 hour 13 again. Yeah. So, okay, today's my cheat day. That's why we're having this.
Okay. You need a rest, right? We always say 7 days. You cannot just push yourself to 7 days. You need a rest day. The body needs rest.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I haven't felt that kind of but as much as I enjoy my muscle aches and all that, but I haven't had that sort of ache.
burning, exotic.
Yeah, like the burn, the strain, and I barely. Yeah, I have just very slight strain in my calves and in my glutes, very, very slight. But like I said, once I start moving and all that, and then I'm fine.
Yeah, backache, I think. It's like you were telling me.
Yeah, like I have some just slight, no, it was because it's from the workout, like my lower back. So yeah, that's it's very, very minor. It's nothing. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely it's good for muscle recovery.
Oh,
yeah. And I mean, so that's really good. And okay, but because of the circuit breaker, so I have been wearing the pants for extended periods. So like last week, I averaged at 20 hours, on a daily basis. Yeah. So I only take them off when I when I go for my walk, and then when I shower, then I'll put them back on. Sometimes after I wake up, and if I like go downstairs to have lunch, then I might take it off. But otherwise, I'm wearing them most of the time. Yeah. And then also I found that my eyes, because and I think this is a lot of us. Yeah, I think there's a lot of us. We always, because of the screen time. So I think in particular the last year or so, I find that every time I stare at my phone or my computer screen for too long, and then after I look up, I find it really difficult to focus. I have to blink a few times. If not, I may have to and even after I blink a few times, I can't. It takes a few minutes, or I might have to put eye drops before I can focus better. So this was something that I didn't actually think about until sometime, I think mid last week. I was just, because I happened to be staring at my phone for a really long time. I was staring at my phone and just looking at stuff. Then after that, I looked up and then I turned on TV and I was wondering how come my eyes, I can focus? Because usually when I do that, I will have to blink or, I can't focus, or I have to strain my eyes to be able to, to see a sharper image. But I didn't have to. So I was like, how come? So I think that because the fact that my sleep quality is better, so I'm well. So that's why, and my eyes are rested as well. So it's actually helped with it.
It's actually the property of the 𝐂𝐂𝐋𝐀 in roll-up pants. The far infrared actually help to improve blood circulation, antioxidant level, and plus also your immune system. Actually, it's very old.
Yeah.
Probably that's why there's actually more oxygen into your eyes, into your brain. Yeah, all this will help actually, and you sleep better. Yeah,
possible. Yeah, I definitely sleep better, like I said, because in the past, I could sleep like 8-10 hours, and then I'll still feel exhausted when I wake up, and then I'll still have to like keep sleeping. I have to sleep more, but I still feel exhausted. But now, even when I there's been days where I've only slept like 4 or 5 hours, but I'm fine. Yeah, my mind is still alert.
Yeah. Sleep is very important. Sleep improve immune system as well.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, and because I think that's associated with my eyes, and I think that's like everyone would benefit from this, because the screen. I mean, come on, like even meetings right now, we have to stare at the screen to have a meeting, because it's no more like face to face. So I think this would definitely help everybody, and which I would have to say that I'm very happy about, because like our eyes are really important. Yeah. So that, and then what else? And also,
you have one more secret, but that one will be closed group.
one more, my eczema.
Oh yeah, your eczema.
Okay, so I have had like really bad flare-ups before in the past, but of the last like couple of years, it hasn't been I haven't had anything bad. But once in a while, I will still have, especially like this past month, it's been so hot. It's been so hot. So of course, like the usual, the sweat patches, like on the insides of the elbows, and then behind your knees. So I have a patch behind my left knee. And I have one really small patch as of current right now, that's on the inside of my right elbow. So I and because of the weather, okay, like if I perspire even a little bit, or like if it's hot slightly, it will itch. Like I will immediately, yeah. So, and I mean, that's one of the reasons why, okay, I used to play golf, and the reason why I stopped playing golf is because of this. Yeah, for many years, yeah. So but like right now, it's not very bad, but I have like a couple of patches. So I found that, because although I'm wearing the Aurora pants, and with the heat, but I don't actually feel warm with it. And maybe slightly, but it's not overly bad. Yeah, and because usually if I start to get warm, and then I perspire very, very easily. Once I start to perspire, my eczema patches start to itch. But the one behind my left knee, it hasn't flared up. However, that small patch on the inside of this elbow, it has a little bit, but nothing major. But it has, yeah, because so I associate it with I think the _Qi fiber.
The circulation.
Yeah, that's right. So because the one behind my left knee, that patch, it hasn't itched. Yeah, because because sometimes when I'm sitting in the living room to like eat my lunch, so I'm sitting on the floor cross-legged. So definitely I will perspire because my legs are crossed. But yeah, it hasn't at all.
Really good. Yeah. Yes. So many good things. I mean, you benefited actually just by wearing pants, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So any word of advice that you want to share with people that have not tried?
I think, well, I would say keep an open mind, and everyone has different results, because I've heard we've heard of so many other testimonials, people who swollen legs and all that, and I think what is it, cholesterol, and yeah. So I mean, everyone has different problems. Yeah, and like I said, I don't have any major ailments or major health issues. It's just like whatever I've said, those are the improvements that I've had in the past 3 weeks so far. But it's been great, and I think for me, definitely the energy levels, it's great. It's good, because especially now. Sorry?
Right, definitely make you happy.
Yeah. And I mean, come on, like, like with the circuit breaker and the MCO and the lockdown, whatever, everyone's so depressed. So, and then you just like cooped up at home. There's nothing you look forward to. But like this kind of make things a little bit more interesting, exciting, something you look forward to in the life right now.
Okay, all right. Yes, thank you, Peng, for sharing. Yes, very sincere sharing. So she did list down a journal that how long she wear the pants and what it improved her. Really, really, really good. Right? Actually, everyone should do it. Then from there, you know what's the progress. It's very good. Very good.
Yeah. That's why I did that. so that I know, like I said, I need to track my investment.
Okay. I think it's dinner time.
Okay.
For sharing. I
No
will
worries.
see you soon.
Yeah,
Right. Stay
thanks,
safe.
Jo.
Right. Bye.
Thanks, Jo. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.